I'm getting remarried, see? My new woman has a lot of money. Look, this is her. Please help me, please.
Who are you, sir?
Trouble Busters!
We're having a feast today. It's been 8 years. Since we got married.
What the hell is with this meat?
What?
This tasteless bullshit is from the usual super cheap supermarket, isn't it?
My name is Melanie, and I'm a part-time housewife. My husband, Derek, and I work in the same office, and I work part-time as a receptionist clerk. My husband has become quite cold since we got married. I was turning a blind eye to it by thinking that it was because we had become husband and wife and we trusted each other completely, but please, Derek, today is our wedding anniversary. Can we please stop talking negatively?
Sorry, I forgot.
Also, a pack of pork usually costs about $3, but today's dinner is beef and it costs $8.
So we'll continue to live like this forever, huh?
Since then, my husband has often been coming home late, claiming he's having dinner or a drink with a business partner of his. You'll be late, honey?
I'll be unemployed from now on.
What? What about the living expenses?
Doesn't matter to me.
Excuse me?
I'm getting remarried, see? My new woman has a lot of money. Look, this is her.
What? I was absolutely shocked when I laid eyes on the woman in that photo. Isn't she older than your mother, Derek?
Yup, she is.
You can't be serious, right?
It's true, and it's all your fault.
Why on earth?
It's your fault that you can't make my life easier.
Making it easy?
I can't stand the work and the hardships anymore, that's the truth.
But why?
Another reason why it's your frickin' fault is because you don't have any savings in the first place.
I don't think I'm to blame for everything.
It's your responsibility. I can't claim compensation either.
Would you be more at ease with that other woman?
Caroline is a very wealthy woman who controls a big part of the financial industry.
Even so, I can't disregard her age.
I'm just lucky. If I just have a little patience, all her money will also be mine.
My husband left home without any hesitation and put a large smile on his face. It was so sudden that I couldn't keep up with it. But once I had calmed down, sadness hit me. My husband, or rather my ex-husband, succeeded in marrying into money and his life had completely changed. I received a message saying that he won't be needing anything from his past and that he'll be living off of Caroline's legacy. I was now beyond sadness at this point and started shaking with anger. I couldn't forgive that stupid bastard who divorced me and neglected me and my daughter for the selfish reason of wanting to be comfortable at someone else's expense. Melanie, are you okay? My mind is erupting, Linda. And not to mention, this other woman is so old, as well as being among the richest in the country. I wonder how he met this woman. Well, you know, I'm using a matchmaking app to look for a match, and I was thinking… This was taken from behind, but even so, it does look a lot like Derek. Oh, I'm sure it's him. I figured it was. After all, he wore this eccentric shirt on a company trip before. It's his favorite shirt. He goes by Tigerton on this matchmaking app and says his occupation is an aspiring musician. He seemed to think he was a good singer then. In his self-introduction, he wrote, "If you believe in your dreams, they will come true someday. Would you like to chase my dream together?" Looks like his stupid dream of having fun living off of someone else has come true. I wonder what he's thinking. But why didn't he delete his account after he found his match? Good question. I'm sure he won't need it anymore. Normally, if you end up with someone, you leave the matchmaking industry. The fact that he's still using the app means… I instantly thought of a way to exact my revenge. Unforgivable. Trouble Busters! I went on to create a fake account on that matchmaking app, pretending to be rich. Now I could check on my dastardly ex-husband. Since then, I lived a simple but peaceful life with my lovely daughter. I'm now feeling very glad that I divorced my cold ex-husband, but…
Please, help me. Please.
Who are you, sir?
It's me, Melanie.
There stood a gaunt, zombie-like man with dark circles under his eyes.
Please don't close the door. Please help me.
I think you have the wrong house, sir.
Melanie, it's me, Derek!
What? You look so...
What? Have you forgotten about your own ex-husband?
I won't get caught by any frickin' scam.
Why don't you recognize me?
No matter how I look at you, you don't look like Derek, sir.
Believe me, please.
Please go back to where you came from.
Oh, I know. If you listen to my song, you'll know it's me. Hear ye, I will now sing a song of memories that I made for Melanie.
Don't tell me.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
So, you really are Derek, aren't you?
Have you already forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten, it's just that you look so thin. I totally thought you were someone else.
I'm in a dangerous situation, haven't you noticed?
You walked out over the moon with successfully marrying into money. Now what do you want?
Melody, please help me.
No, I will not.
You were always the right woman for me. That bitch Caroline, she's quite something.
Wasn't Caroline the woman who'd be able to make you feel more at ease?
It's the opposite. It's not paradise, but hell.
But why?
She doesn't feel comfortable unless she knows everything about me.
That's how much you're loved? Good for you.
Please stop it with the abuse. I'm going batshit insane. I live a life where I fear Caroline's watchful eyes every day.
Isn't that what couples are like?
My time with you was different.
I wanted you to be a little concerned about my life, you know?
Every day my schedule is compiled down to the minute using fricking Microsoft Excel.
The hell is that for?
This is for Caroline to know exactly what I'm doing.
Isn't it because something about your actions is worrying her?
If I do something that she doesn't agree with, even in the slightest, she brutally interrogates me to find out why I have to do it.
As expected of such a distinguished woman.
Every evening is a review session based on my actions.
By the way, you're not working at the moment, are you? What exactly are you doing every day? What's your daily schedule?
It's housework. The house is huge and it's so hard to clean all the friggin' rooms.
But you don't have to worry about money.
That's true, but I'm constantly being demanded for perfect conditions without a single speck of dust anywhere in the house.
Must be hard to get so much money overnight.
I didn't mean it to be like this. Do you really love me? What do you love? The endless stream of questions is eating at my brain.
Wouldn't it be easy to just tell her that you love her and how you love her?
That's the hardest, most painful thing, though.
I guess that's because you love her money, huh?
That's right. But Caroline keeps on asking me over and over again to express my love all through the night.
Damn, the Great Wall of Complaints, for real.
Please, help me get a divorce from the Spider Queen wrapping me up in her stupid cocoons of silk. After I ran away, I had a hard time living on the streets for a while. Let's get a lot of compensation and split it up, huh?
I knew you were here. I'm glad I had a subordinate keep an eye on you.
Hey!
Miss Melanie, give me my Derek back. You poor little inexperienced woman, wake up. Oh, it's you that must wake up, ma'am. Derek only married you for your money. Moreover, he's trying to get a divorce and get a lot of compensation from you. Divorce? Get a lot of compensation? Oh, that can't be. Derek, speak up.
That's a ridiculous misunderstanding. Definitely only her stupid assumptions.
Huh? But you just said, really?
The only woman I love is you, Caroline.
Prove it.
Yes, ma'am. Hear ye, hear ye. I will sing a love song that I wrote for you, my lovely Caroline.
Don't tell me.
I love you, I love you, I love you.
Oh, bravo! What a great song!
The only woman I truly love is you, my lovely Caroline. This is an undeniable truth.
You see, Miss Melanie, you can't stand in the way of our love. I don't mind if you leave, you know. No, this is my home.
Melanie here kept on telling me that unless she saw me, she was going to make a broken-hearted fuss and that I'd be in big trouble, so...
No one frickin' said that. Miss Melanie, why not be reasonable now? If you're not careful, men run away when you chase them, you see. And I am telling you, I'm not chasing Derek. I am always calm and composed, you see. That's precisely why I never chase men. Why are you here then? Answer me that. If you're calm and composed as you claim you are, ma'am, why not realize that Derek's with you only because of your money, You truly don't understand anything, do you? You've just seen proof of Derek's legitimate love for me.
That's right. That's a token of me forever falling in love with you, my lovely Caroline. Believe me.
I can prove it too, you know.
Huh?
What a pathetic nuisance being loved by a woman like you. Wrong. I can prove that Derek loves your money more than you, Caroline.
That's a lie. Caroline, don't believe her.
Derek, why are you in a panic?
I got so worried that you would believe Melanie's bullshit more than my legitimate love for you.
I'll always believe in you, Derek. Love. Can you say that after looking at this footage, ma'am? What the devil? Oh, there's no way I'll believe you, woman. Just read this, if you please. These are messages I received from my ex-husband after we divorced. I'll be living off of Caroline's legacy. What the? Derek, explain all of this.
This must have been edited with an app. That's not the kind of typing I do, trust me. Hey, believe me, darling.
I suddenly feel like I can't believe anything about you anymore, Derek. Finally, you've become calm and composed. Indeed, finally. Now that I think about it, I may have been deceived by this bastard.
How dare you? I love you with all my heart, and yet, how cruel of you.
You be quiet until spoken to. You also keep telling lies about Miss Melanie here, haven't you? Lies about me? What do you mean, ma'am? You don't seem like you're the kind of woman who would go off gallivanting and being unfaithful to your husband. I also heard that you were neglecting the housework, but... Huh? I suppose I misjudged you hugely. Was Derek talking about me like that, ma'am? That's right. He told me that you would never come back from your lover's place and sought some guidance from me. But that's exactly what happened to me, ma'am. I was wondering why Derek didn't demand any alimony from you, but I suppose I now understand the truth. Those demands, Christ above, did I ever want to file so badly? I was wrong to think that Derek was a good man.
No! Perish the thought, Caroline, dear.
But it's the truth, isn't it? I know if it was the truth or lies that you told me just by looking at her house. Derek, I strongly wish you would follow Melanie's example.
Me? Follow Melanie's?
That's right. She instantly gets a perfect score. I don't really understand what you're talking about, but I appreciate the compliment, ma'am.
And yet you always only give me about a 10 out of 100 for my housework.
Melanie is very serious about the work. Even the curtains were neatly patched together and used for a longer time, were they not? It would be a waste to replace them as they were only slightly torn. They were still very usable, so... And I wonder how much money was saved in that piggy bank. You value every coin, too. It's been almost 3 years since I saved up dimes every day, so I should have close to $100. Merveilleux! Merci beaucoup, I guess.
I hated that aspect of yours, Melanie.
Derek, apologize for lying to me.
Miss Caroline, please don't be fooled by this bitch.
What are you on about? I believe in Miss Melanie, young man.
That's Melanie's trap, ma'am. She was different in the past. She and I eventually had no choice but to live a simple life.
If you say so, I can't deny that possibility. I haven't changed whatsoever, though.
Miss Caroline, if you love me, you'd believe in me, right?
I'm sorry, darling. I caused trouble for adorable little Derek.
I will never betray you, Miss Caroline.
Derek, I love you so much.
I love you more.
You've been through a lot because of Melanie. It's a pity.
Well, that was a long time ago. I'll only be happy if you're at my side, Caroline.
Oh, someone's phone is ringing. At this ungodly hour? Oh, I left my cell phone in the car, so it can't be me. Well, it isn't me either. I just checked. Has to be Derek's then.
No, it was nothing. It was just a spam email.
Oh, how terrible. I'll make sure you never hear from them again. Give your phone to me.
No, it's fine.
You need not hold back, darling.
Seriously, love, it's all right.
Why are you refusing so much? Indeed, something is suspicious. Could it be a message from a matchmaking app?
Hell no.
Don't tell me that's what it really is.
Definitely not.
Miss Caroline, I assume you also met Derek through a matchmaking app, did you not? How do you know that, Miss Melanie? What would you say if Derek was still using a matchmaking app right now? I'd say I would never forgive him. We were betrothed and we should have deleted the app together. Derek has not deleted the app, ma'am. Oh, that can't be true. How can you say that with such confidence? After all, I'm the one who's still communicating with Tigerton.
It's all a trap.
Derek, so you betrayed me after all?
No, I would never.
Because Miss Melanie did just say the unmistakable name, Tigerton. The notification he received earlier was, "Do you love Miss Caroline that much?" That's after he received a message from Panthera.
What are you talking about? Miss Caroline, Melanie is trying to get in our way again.
If so, could you show me the message you just received? I'm sure he can't show it to you, ma'am.
It really is a spam email.
Well, this is a spam email for you, in a sense. Indeed. I would be relieved if you showed me the message and I deemed it not what she said. Unfortunately, I think that would be difficult. Miss Melanie, what is this Panthera you speak of?
Miss Caroline, it's better not to ask.
I want to ask in detail. Miss Melanie, can you explain it to me? Of course. Derek messaged me saying that he succeeded in marrying into money, easily abandoning his family without any regrets in the process, and I vowed to get revenge. To do this, I pretended to be a rich woman's account in a matchmaking app using the name Panthera and approached Derek. If that's true, I will not forgive you, you bastard!
That's all a lie! She lies!
When Tigerton heard that Panthera was very rich, he immediately started wooing her, as I expected. Is that so? I think it was around the time he ran away from you, ma'am, when he messaged Panthera about going out on a date, a night over at her place included. A terrible betrayal! Panthera continued to ignore him. However, she received romantic advances from Tigerton almost every day. Go on. I've fallen for you and for who you are. When I think of you, my heart is filled with such a passionate love. What else? I'm merely a humble musician, but I feel like I can chase my dreams of success with you at my side. What else? We're both adults, and the time we have left in this world is running out ever so quickly. May I have the honor of being one with you? Oh, please, no more. Oh, this is too much, too painful. Are you all right, Miss Caroline? Apparently, the messages Tigerton had sent to Panthera were the same ones he sent when he wooed Caroline. To be comforted by you, Miss Melanie, of all people. Derek is the one at fault here.
Don't treat me like such a bad person.
Oh, but certainly you had the most difficult time, Miss Melanie. Derek's coldness has become a norm in this house ever since we got married, ma'am. Come to think of it, his attitude towards me has completely changed too.
That wasn't my intention.
In the end, it seems that Derek doesn't know how to love. That's why he can only live a very droll, calculated life.
That's bullshit.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Miss Melanie, I'm so sorry for everything that's happened. When one desperately seeks love, they become oblivious to what's going on around them, after all. Oh, Derek's love wasn't love at all. I became extreme because I desired love so much.
And I loved you too, honey. That's the truth.
There's no way we'll believe all your stupid lies. Indeed, I can only describe your love as heartless and shallow. It's so cowardly to want to deceive people using love as a shield. Hopeless traitor, I will not forgive you.
Shut up! I married both of you damn whores, so you better be more grateful to me, huh? I recognized you two as good, family-oriented women who are strong, independent, and well-mannered.
Excuse me?
You two are in the frickin' wrong for asking more than what I gave you, despite being acknowledged.
So you don't intend to regret anything at all? I will not forgive you! You will pay handsomely for this! I've always wanted to hear you apologize too, Derek. We will demand alimony!
Are you serious?
Of course we're serious!
Oh, why don't we think about this and find another way?
We have no intention of doing that!
I truly love you, the both of you. Hear ye, hear ye. I shall sing a love song begging for forgiveness. I love you, I love you, I love you.
We don't want to hear any stupid, heartless song without a smidge of regret. Shut the hell up.
Tough crowd.
That kind of song is so obnoxious. There's no way you can escape from this.
Please, forgive me. I was wrong.
If you don't apologize from the bottom of your heart, you better be prepared for an onslaught, bucko.
Please, I'm so sorry.
How lighthearted, how disingenuous, how frickin' infuriating.
What can I do to make you forgive me?
I would like to ask what you're apologizing for. Indeed, tell us your true feelings, Derek.
My true feelings? I love...
No more lies. Why did you marry me?
I get it. I get it. I'll tell you. I married you because I thought it would be easier for me not having to work.
I thought so. I kind of knew that.
Because of this, I was expecting to receive a huge amount of money soon. But what?
What do you mean, what?
Why did you get more and more energetic after marrying me?
That's because I truly loved you, Derek.
Damn it, man, I miscalculated. I screwed up.
That kind of talk is straight up heartbreaking for Miss Caroline, huh?
Shut up. I'll do you a favor and tell you why I married you next.
That's something I just love to hear.
I married you because it was easier for me with you taking care of the housework.
Uh-huh, nothing new to me.
But I started to hate it. Living a life where I had to work hard every damn frickin' day. I hated it.
Seems like you need major punishment to get back on track.
When I was married to Miss Caroline, I did my best with the housework. And when I was married to Melanie, I did my best at work. So it's not my fault. Why the hell do I need to pay alimony?
You've made a complete 180, but guess people don't change that easily, huh? I am so disillusioned I can't even say anything. There's no way Derek can pay me the alimony I'm demanding.
That's right, it's impossible for me.
That's why my last mission is to re-educate this bastard.
Huh? What do you mean?
We're going home, and I'll educate you well. And you better do my best not to cause Miss Caroline any inconvenience. Miss Melanie, I know this is far too late, but I feel so sorry about my affair with your husband, so this is my apology to you. What? I can't accept this. Please, I would be heartbroken if you didn't accept it. Even this is not enough to atone for my crime. And that's how Miss Caroline left my house, taking my dastardly ex-husband with her, leaving behind a handsome amount of alimony. Since then, using Derek's inability to pay her the alimony she would demand as the main reason, he's been staying with her. Since he had an affair on a matchmaking app, his old smartphone was confiscated and was given a flip phone to use for emergency communication only. Driven by the mission to correct his tendency to run away towards factors that make his life easy, Miss Caroline seems to be living an even more energetic life.
Your lifestyle's still no different, is it?
And thanks to Miss Caroline, my life has become a lot easier.
Couldn't you move into a bigger house?
I like this place, Linda.
I guess your new boyfriend must have grown to love that aspect of you as well, honey.
We see eye to eye on a good many things. Through the same matchmaking app under a new account, I found my new boyfriend who told me about the shredded pork at the supermarket that was so delicious. Also, recently, my ex-husband has been contacting me from time to time asking for advice on how to do housework so as not to inconvenience Miss Caroline. I tell him that it's only a matter of showing love in his work, but he doesn't seem to understand anything I tell him.
Melanie, you found happiness once again.
This is also because I was able to face Derek and his toxicity.
I am so glad you were able to punish him for being easily swayed by calculational thinking.
I wanted true love after all.
Trouble Busters!